it's Joe. What's up, everybody? We are back again with another video, and today we are going to be listing off the most anticipated movies of 2019. The year is almost over. A lot of the movies have already had trailers come out, so I'm just going to go over which ones I'm anticipating the most. First, I want to give off my honorable mentions. We have Shazam, Aladdin, Toy Story 4, Wonder Woman 1984, and Terminator. Those are my honorable mentions for most anticipated movies of the year. Let's go ahead and kick into my top 10 right now. We're going to start out with number 10, which is Pet Sematary. I saw the trailer. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm kind of a horror fan buff. I love, like retellings of horror movies, because when they get updated, usually they're for the better. And what I saw from the trailer, it looked like it was going to be a lot better. I remember watching the old VHS version when I was a kid in the 90s, watching it and enjoying it and being creeped out. And this one looks even creepier. It looks like it has a decent cast. Looks like it's going to be a little bit more in depth and a little bit more to the story that was in the book. So just like in It Chapter 1, they kind of retold that story and made it a little bit more faithful to the book, and it actually paid dividends and made it a better movie. Number 9, we have Glass, the sequel to Unbreakable, the sequel to Split. This is supposed to be the ending of the trilogy. We got that surprise twist at the end of Split that this world was connected, and Glass is just the next part in this story. And it's interesting. I saw all the trailers. I want to know what the twist is, of course, because it's M. Night Shyamalan. I love Samuel L. Jackson. I loved Bruce Willis's character, and of course James McAvoy I thought was Oscar worthy in Split. Just being able to just go through all those different personalities, it was something to watch. It was amazing. Number 8, we have Godzilla, King of Monsters. Long live the king. I never thought I'd be able to see some of these creatures on screen. I enjoyed the first Godzilla. I did think that they held back on Godzilla a little bit, but I kind of understood why. I think this one is going to have, obviously, a little bit more monsters, because they have to, because there's more monsters for them. And it's just kind of like the origin stories to those other monsters. So I think they're going to show them a little bit more. And I'm sure we're going to have an epic fight at the end of the movie. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. I used to watch the TV show when I was a kid, the animated one. And I even watched Godzilla 2000 and had it as the decorations to one of my birthdays. I know it was a horrible movie, but I love Godzilla so much that I was able to look past how horrible the movie was. Number 7, we have Detective Pikachu. We saw the trailer for this earlier in the year, and we have Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. That's enough to sell anybody on the movie. Him and Justice's character are kind of like on a mission to find out what happened to his father. It looks interesting. I grew up a Pokemon fan, and kind of just felt like the nostalgia and like I was actually in that world. And I'm interested to see if we'll get any Easter eggs from the canon TV show, or if they'll just, I don't know, just kind of give us what we all want when we see a Pokemon movie. Just excitement and joy. And I'm sure there'll be some hilarious jokes with Ryan Reynolds in it. And I think that we're in for a very good movie. Number 6, we have Death of the Nile. Or Death on the Nile, I apologize. This is the follow-up to The Murder on the Orient Express. I absolutely enjoyed that movie. It was one of my favorite movies of that year. I still rewatch it to this day. I love mystery, whodunit type movies. And this is just going to be another one of those. And yes, I saw the older versions of Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile. Obviously, I pretty much know what's going to happen. But just like Murder on the Orient Express, they changed it up a little bit and just pretty much revamped it. And there's a lot of remakes or retellings coming out this year, and I'm okay with that as long as they're told great and put into a space where they're beautifully shot and they don't go word for word with the original. Number 5, we have the untitled Star Wars 9. J.J. Abrams is back. I know a lot of people didn't like Ryan Johnson's version of Star Wars 8. There was things to like and there was things to dislike. But I think that J.J. Abrams is going to try to right the wrong here. I think he's actually going to tell us that Rey's parents were important. I think he's actually going to show us the badass version of Luke Skywalker. I think he will be back in some type of way, probably Force Ghost. And I think that there was more to Snoke, and we'll probably figure it out in this next movie. I think there's just so much they could do here, and I think they're going to, and I think he's going to please a lot of fans. And there's been some small rumblings that there's going to be a reveal in this movie that is bigger than the "I am your father" reveal, which I think is impossible, but I appreciate them for trying, and I want to see what it is. Number 4, we have Lion King. You knew this was going to be on the list, guys. I mean, it's Lion King. I cried watching this as a child. I cry now watching it as a child. I love the music in it. It's one of my favorite animated movies. I mean, it's just all the characters are wonderful, and I want to be brought back, and I want to hear Seth Rogen as Puma, and Donald Glover as Simba, and hear James Earl Jones as Mufasa again. You want to hear these things, and you want to see the Beyonce, just a crazy cast. Who wouldn't want to see this movie? And it's highly anticipated by everybody. And I'm telling you guys now, don't bring your kids, because I'm going to be sitting front row crying, and I'm going to hog up all the seats. It's going to be me and probably 20 of my friends rewatching this, crying like babies eating candy. So if you don't want to see that, don't bring your kids. Now, I'm just joking. You guys should bring your kids, because this is going to be something amazing. Number 3, we have Avengers Endgame. This probably would have been higher, but after seeing Avengers Infinity War, obviously we're left to know that most of these characters are going to come back because they have sequels. And I don't know, it's just, I feel like this movie can't surprise us as much as Infinity War did. I mean, I hope I'm proven way wrong. And I feel like I can kind of tell how this story is going to go. I actually was going to do a theory video on Avengers Endgame of just after seeing the first trailer. But like there was a marketing campaign guy for Marvel who said that he leaked the news, of course, who said that the Russo brothers intend of only showing the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie in marketing, so they don't spoil anything. Now that hasn't been done before, and I think that is very interesting. That means it's going to be a very spoiler heavy movie. Avengers Infinity War was a very spoiler heavy movie, so I'm interested in that. And that right there, obviously, that and the culmination of 10 years of Marvel just gets me super excited. And I want to see how some characters' arc ends, or what's the next road for them. And that's what's, just seeing these characters all together, the Avengers band together, the original Avengers band together one last time, is something I can't wait. And for Cap to finally say Avengers Assemble. Number 2, we have It Chapter 2. I kind of felt the same way that I felt about Pet Sematary here, but I saw It Chapter 1, so my anticipation is way higher for this. The cast looked great. James McAvoy, come on, is Jessica Chastain. It looks like it's going to be a great cast, and we have Pennywise coming back, and with Bill Skarsgård playing him, and he was such an amazing actor, being able to play that role, being able to do some things like he was able to actually move his eyes, and some of the drooling and doing with his lip and everything like that just made it a little bit more creepier take on Pennywise. And I think this movie's going to be even scarier than the first one. And I love scary movies, so this is awesome for me. And I can't wait. I really can't wait for this film. It may just be the buzz that's going on right now, but I've watched this trailer to death since it's been released, and it's only been a couple days. But number 1 has been Jordan Peele's Us. I loved Get Out so much, and I was so happy that it was getting nominated for awards, and Jordan Peele was being seen for the mastermind that he is, and everything like that. And then I see this trailer, and it spins everything on its head, because I'm just like, oh my God, this looks even better. And that's tough, because you know how much pressure has to be on this guy to live up to the expectations. after something like Get Out wins awards, gets nominated for Oscars, his first time directing, everybody loves it. You know, it's going to be remembered by people forever. And he went ahead and made another movie, and it looks great. And it's one of those things where it's going to have a deeper meaning. It's going to be layered. You're going to have to watch it multiple times, and I love that. And I want to know, he's becoming the modern day M. Night Shyamalan, where his movies are must see because you want to know what the hidden things are in the movies and things like that. And I'm crazy excited for this movie. I'm telling you guys, no joke. I watch this movie every day. I mean, this trailer every day, multiple times. I love the music. I love every character that's in it. I love the theme. Everything about this movie I'm just in love with, and I can't wait for March. But that is my top 10 movies I anticipate for 2019. What is your guys' list? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed my list, like, subscribe, and share. More videos to come. Until next time, peace. Yo, it's Joe. If you enjoyed my content, please like, subscribe, and share, and follow me on my various social media pages. Thank you.